YouTube, what it do, man? Boy, Hudro, man, we back for another video. Hey, y'all miss me, bro? I've been going for like, I don't even know, dog. Like, I hope y'all miss me, bro. I miss y'all, you know what I'm saying? I see my views ain't went up. I'm still at 0 views, dog. I thought y'all fuck with me. I'm at 0 views. Anyways, man, today we back for another video. Today we reacting to content creator by the name of Amir Odom. As you can see by the title, it's called Why Most Stereotypes About Black People Are True. I personally believe this. I believe this to be true. I'm holding the mic because, bruh, this shit broke, bruh. I don't know where the screws at, you know what I mean? Bro, y'all Mexican people who leave, you know what I'm saying? They leave trash everywhere. And then you got Mexican people who clean up everywhere they go. You know what I'm saying? So just because you are of the same race, I don't think that means you have like the same ethics, the same principles, the same morals. Just because another man is a black American man just like me, that doesn't mean that he's gonna take care of his kids. That doesn't mean that he's not gonna hit women. You know what I mean? Like, these things, these stereotypes exist. And I think it's just unfair because you have people like me, people like you watching probably, who handle their responsibilities. Yet when I walk outside of my door, I'm getting looked at as the same as King Von. I'm getting looked at as the same as Lil Durk, even though I don't partake in those activities. Even though I don't participate in the ratchetness, I still get grouped in. I still get grouped in with the ratchets. So, I don't know, man. Anyways,
us, the black folk that make up majority of at least the scene. Again, I'm not saying white people don't do anything bad or aren't these white collar crimes or whatever, but when it comes to the looting, the shooting, the murdering, the robbing, the stealing, it's black folk. And again, I'm not trying to be the person that puts races against races, but when the data's there to back it up, at some point we have to be open and talk about it. In this video, we're going to go through why most of the stereotypes about black people are true, the trends that we see, and additionally, if there's any reasoning behind this and what we can do to move forward in changing the different behaviors that we see.
Give me the other one, man. Give me the other one. Next time I'm crush your bitch ass.
I wasn't snitching.
Next time I'm crush you.
Dude, I wasn't snitching.
they know who to play with. Let me tell you about these gangsters, these gangster black men, gangsters in general. They know who to play with. They know who to fuck with and who not to fuck with. This guy right here, he just look, you know what I'm saying? He look too sweet, bruh. If you out here looking sweet, niggas gonna fuck with you, bro. Like, that's just what it is, bro. If you out here looking soft, if you out here looking frail, if you out here looking like people can try you, people gonna try you. But if you stand up for yourself, people not gonna try you. You know what I'm saying? So I don't think this has anything to do with just this guy being black, this guy in a black. I don't think this has anything to do with his race. I think this has more to do with you being vulnerable. If you're vulnerable, this is like the jungle. If you're walking around here like prey, a predator is going to find you and get you. You have to not be prey. Like this, you look vulnerable, dude. So why wouldn't I try and take the candy? I'm like taking candy from a baby. You made it that easy.
Why are you stealing this man's winter coat? Yes, the man's wearing $1,000 winter coat, but that's his prerogative. If he wants to wear a $1,000 winter coat, he can. Why are you taking it upon yourself to take the coat off of someone else's back to steal it? When it comes to the subway and the sheer, we talked about it earlier in another video, but the amount of crimes that we see happen on a subway, from the robberies, from the stabbings, to the shootings, to the homeless, there's a common denominator that needs to be addressed and talked about, and it's sad that it's this way. And we know it's us, black people, and it's this way because there was this tweet that someone has said, we keep telling y'all to stop with the damn jackets on the train here because of this, and y'all won't stop. Then he fighting back for it, these N-words will kill you and go to Kip the next day, they don't care. This was tweeted by a black person warning white people to stop wearing their nice winter coats on the train because other black people will go out and steal them. Again, this isn't a big F you, I hate black people video, but we can acknowledge the trends and acknowledge what's going on, so much so where this person can easily put a tweet out like this as if we all will understand, you know, why you probably shouldn't wear a nice coat in a black community. And really, I should correct myself, and not just a black community, but a black low income or like the hood, should I?
I'm glad he corrected that. Yeah, definitely you shouldn't wear. You should be able to wear whatever. See, I don't think we are correcting the victims. We do not. The victims do not need to be corrected. The perpetrators need to be corrected. The criminals, the convicts, they need to be the ones that's corrected, not the victims. The victim is a victim. He's a victim of a crime. How are we gonna blame him? How are we gonna say, hey, you shouldn't be wearing that jacket? No, he should be able to wear that jacket. That's the problem. He should be able to wear a $10,000 watch. He should be able to drive through a nice neighborhood in a bad neighborhood in a $150,000 car and not have to worry about someone jacking him. You shouldn't have to take steps like, oh, let me make sure I'm not gonna. We should be checking those people who are doing the jackings, not the people who are getting jacked. How are we gonna press the people getting jacked? You're getting jacked. How is this my fault for getting jacked? This person shouldn't be jacking people. We need to throw this person in an insane asylum. Why are you jacking people? You're mentally not there to where you can get income yourself the legal way, like every other responsible adult. You have to take it, you have to steal it. Come on, dog, that's not cool. And it's not cool for people to blame the victim. How you gonna blame the person who got jacked for getting jacked? Yo, that's
wild. You wouldn't see this happening in an affluent black neighborhood. They even found out about this because this white woman had tweeted, in my 90% white town, I can walk around wearing all of my jewelry, a cashmere coat, and a nice handbag with a wallet full of cash. I can leave my doors unlocked, I can leave my laptop in my car overnight, and no one steals it. I accidentally left a scooter at the park, went back 3 days later, and it was right where I left it. This is what your life can be like without diversity. And the sad part is there's data behind this. This isn't just like a racist tweet. Like there's literally data behind this. And
wait, I mean, this FBI is reported by the data. Now we all know, especially black people, especially educated black men, we all know what the FBI does with the data involving black people, black men, especially black men in particular. We all know that the data they purport is almost always negative when it comes to black men or just black people in general. Whenever the FBI reports some statistics about black people, I notice it's always negative. It's always who's committing crime. It's always abortion. It's always something negative when the FBI is reporting statistics regarding black Americans. It's always negative. So that's why I don't take any statistics that the FBI report. I don't take them serious. I kind of just go off of what I see in actual reality. I don't let these statistics determine how I think about a specific group. Because I'm going to sit here and let these statistics that are force-fed, that are created, see, because y'all never took statistics in college. A lot of y'all are bums. A lot of y'all never went to college. So y'all never took a statistics class. Y'all don't know how to use statistics. You can manipulate statistics. I can manipulate statistics to make you believe something is true when in reality, the statistics that I'm giving you are manipulated to report something in favor of what I'm trying to get you to believe. If that makes sense.
It opens up the door for a lot of conversation of, you know, I'm a fan of diversity. I'm in an interracial relationship. I'm fine with diversity if you assimilate to that culture's standards of what makes that culture so great. I firmly believe that white people and black people can coexist and can act the same and can be a part of a cohesive society. That can happen. What can't happen is when you bring in this diversity of like, okay, just because you're bringing in a bunch of different races and sexes and ethnicities does not mean you're going to get true diversity. Diversity of thought matters more than diversity of representation, because you just focus on diversity of representation of just having a black woman here, a white woman here, Indian person there, you're getting different looks, but like you're not getting a merge of like the thought process. You're not getting someone that will assimilate. And be sure to subscribe, because this gets into another video I'm working on, is if America is a melting pot where we're all blending together and coexisting greatly, or if we're just a mosaic where a bunch of different subgroups and niches is put together into this mosaic that is America, like which one's which. But with this tweet, you know, I went snowboarding recently, had so much fun, and I've been getting like the snowboarding memes and reels on my Instagram, and I saw one where it was like, wow, you can just leave all your gear out and no one's gonna steal it. And of course, I go to the comment section, it's like, well, a Dodge Charger can't drive up the mountain. And with skiing and snowboarding, there are very, very little black people, at least the time that I've gone, and what I see online, there's just white people activities. I don't see black people skiing or snowboarding, and that's why they can leave their stuff around. Are there cases where people are stealing?
Fuck a goddamn ski. Fuck a snowboard. I wouldn't go snowboard if I had 10 million. If I had 30 million, what am I snowboarding for? Like, I don't care about that. What am I skiing for? I don't care. I don't even like the snow like that, to be out there playing in the snow. Why would I be playing in the snow? It's cold. I don't want to go skiing. I don't want to go snowboarding. I'm trying to hoop
At a ski resort for sure. But the fact of the matter is, when I was snowboarding, my private instructor was just like, hey, you can just leave your stuff here, we'll come back for it later. And I went back.
I'm gonna let you know this right now, Amir, you don't want smoke. You don't want any intellectual smoke with me, buddy. So if you see this video, I don't know, you know what I'm saying? I have 0 subscribers at the moment. If you see, I average like 0 views, 2 views maybe. But if you see this video, you don't want any intellectual smoke with me.
And it was there. Like, that's actually crazy. And there's something to say when you have this white woman talking about her white town where she can walk around and do anything she wants and it's fine. And then underneath, you got this black woman tweeting, yeah, you can't do this, you can't do that, this and that when you're around black people. Hey, I'm just a messenger. Let's look at what it is. Because truly, what sucks about all this is that the everyday person, and it's hard for people to talk about this topic. It really is, because it gets thrown racist and bigoted so fast without people taking into context for what it is. People are scared to talk about this because they don't want the threats, they don't want to be doxxed, they don't want their identity stolen, they don't want all these things that come with sharing controversial opinions. Even just now, not to say that you're a threat to anybody, but you want to protect yourself in general from any online threats, doxing, personal identity theft, financial fraud, whatever it may be, then I highly recommend you take a look into today's sponsor, Aura, because it is insane, the sheer amount.
All right, buddy. Hold on. Let's see what else he talking about, bro. Looting, teen takeovers, teen chaos, why it ends in the hood, afraid of hood, black man rant. Let's see what this
between the two. But I'm not finna break down all the differences. It just comes down and it boils down to regular black people that's just trying to get it and make their money and stay out of folks' ways versus a motherfucker that'll rob a plug and attack a family whenever they want to crash out. And the second part of that be stationed in the hood. Homie, they all up in the hood. I got a homie that did a bid for 5 years, man. Just fresh out. And he don't even want to go back to the hood because of how much trouble, not only could he get himself, but the potential of trouble that is surrounding him at all times, bro. You got people like me that'll sit and think about what I need to do to make money. I got to get a 9 to 5, you feel me? I got to work, I got to make this, I got to make. Then you got people that's like sitting down, not even caring in the world. I got to crash out, man, because somebody said this and that. Man, I got to go do some kick though action. You got people like that.
Literally people like that. You got people ready to whisk it up, risk it all, for nothing. Literally for nothing. Like, so there's a lot of people in the hood who have nothing to lose. And that's sad. I want them to live for something. We all can find something to live for, but to this guy's point, like, it's not, we all know, let's be so real with each other. Like, please, we know the deal. We know there's a difference between just like crapping on black people versus being real with the stereotypes that face upon us and how we act.
I'm gonna keep it a stack. I don't want to be around motherfuckers like that at all, bro. I don't. I just don't want to be around. I don't feel comfortable with riding with a motherfucker that's in the car with me that might bring his stick with him. Or walking with somebody that might have a whole kilo in their pocket. Bro, come on, man. Y'all know what we talking about, bro. Come on. And the thing is, y'all messing this all up because you got culture and then you got ghetto. There's two different things, man. Our culture running shit. That's why a lot of people trying to be like us. That's why everybody trying to have hood stoves. That's why everybody trying to have hood this, hood that involved, because our culture is strong and it's prominent in America. And then you just got straight just crash dummies, homie. Straight crash dummies, man. People that go around tearing shit up because they feel like tearing shit up, man. There's homeboys I can go to Walmart with comfortably, and there's some people I just can't take in public, man. I don't like being around them most of the time, man.
It's so real and it's sad. It's so sad. That's what this all boils down to. This whole video boils down to is it's our mentality. It's how we're treating each other. It's how we're treating ourselves that matters most. And that's reflected within the media. That's reflected within our music. That's reflected in how we're acting in public when we all get together. Is a lot of this due to economic factors? For sure, because you have black people getting together at like Rock Nation brunches, like the Oscars Gold Party. There are successful black people that get together and nothing bad happens, man, because they have money and they have stuff to lose. They have companies, their jobs, they're actors, they're entertainers. I get it. But for majority of the black people in the hoods and some of these ghettos in the suburbs, whatever it may be, it's unfortunate. Are a lot of these stereotypes true? Yeah. And it's one of the main reasons why, as a black person in America, I don't get upset at being profiled or running into someone who's racist, because it's like, it's not out of nowhere. You know, back in the day.
Hey man, listen, why most stereotypes about black people are true. It is egregious. Most stereotypes about black people are true, but not about all black people. My only thing is this: we have to stop grouping in all black people with the black people that fit the stereotypes, because I don't need to be getting my book bag checked just because Tyrone be stealing, you know what I mean? And now we got to check everybody book bag, you know, like, bro, come on, man. Like, that's kind of egregious, and I just feel like it's annoying to deal with. Anyways, man, shout out to y'all. I appreciate y'all for watching. I'm out.